Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. This spot again. But as always, only a little bit of time before we need to head back into town. We'll see what we can get. It's been a crazy week. It's a Friday evening. The last 2 weeks have just been kind of crazy. A lot of things going on. A lot of family members with health issues. So tonight might be more about just clearing the head, refreshing before the weekend. Who knows, maybe we'll turn this into a kind of a 2-day video, depending on how things go tonight. And actually, we really don't have a lot going on this weekend. There's a few things around the house I probably need to get done, but tomorrow's going to kind of be mowing the lawn, getting that taken care of. But we've had rain all day today. I don't really like mowing the lawn when it's wet. It's not, I don't think it's really going to dry out too much. First cast is out. Same game plan as it usually is. Oh, there. Oh, let's see if we can. There, he's still there. He's got it. There we go. Doesn't feel too big. In fact, it's not big at all. We're not even going to worry about the net. We're going to bolt flip this guy. He's got the hook in there pretty good. Hey, you know. Calm down. There we go. Got the line all wrapped around him. Wonky. Go. Pop them out. Pooping all over the place. Little guy. No worse for the wear. No blood. Nothing. 10, 11 incher. We're going to get him back in the water. And away he goes. Here's what we're using. Bottom bouncer jig head. Orange and green, that pumpkin. A little bit smaller. Definitely felt bigger that first one, so maybe there's a couple down there. We'll try that again. See if tonight's game plan is going to work. I'm going to take these off. Don't really need them right now. Oh yeah, there we go. Feels a little better. Got to keep him out of the buoys. Oh, he's on the other side of the buoys. Got to keep him down. Feels a little better. Pulling a little bit. I think I would learn from my mistakes in the past. Was able to keep tension there. Oh, stay down, stay down. He was right by the wire and the buoys. He feels a little bit better. Oh. Ooh, thought I lost him there for a second. He swam straight up. He's not huge. I'm going to try to get him a little closer. Got the rod tip bent pretty good. Get him closer. Plenty of spunk. Plenty of spunk. Definitely better than that last one. So we got 2 casts, 2 fish, same species, right in that upper lip. Got that out. Yeah, 16, 15, 16. Get this guy back in. Away he goes. Well, can we go 3 for 3? Is tonight going to be a active video night? we catch enough right away, it might be a short night. Homecoming weekend at our local high school. The girls are going to the game. They're with friends right now, getting ready for the festivities. So, my wife is down helping her mom take care of her dad, having some health issues. Had a heart bypass surgeries. Did 5. I went 5 bypass. You know, normally you hear the quad, and there's a total of 6. So we had 5 out of the 6, what we say, bypassed, or however that works. He's been having some issues lately and trying to get things fixed up. So if you don't take anything away from tonight, I would just say do not ignore any health issues you're having. He had ignored a few signs and symptoms of issues that were going on, but at the time he was also taking care of his wife, my wife's mom. She was going through some health issues, and thankfully she's doing better. But with that, he kind of didn't notify his doctors of some issues he was having, and he's had issues in the past. I think he was just worried about his wife and focused on that, and didn't want to, at the point, didn't really sense the urgency for dealing with things. But oh, we had a fish jump across the way. Oh, not 3 for 3. All right, I gotta fix the little antenna here for the weedless. Ouch. Hook is still sharp. Yeah, that second fish, I wasn't really paying attention, was just kind of letting it drop. And I closed the bail and noticed there was some tension there. And it is like I'm casting all the way across the dam towards the other rocks, and it's shallower there. So I just was thinking it was some weeds, and it was not. It was decent smallie. Oh, that felt. Yeah, we got another one. Feels like. Yep. We got another one. We are 3 for 4 tonight, guys. Or gals, depending on who's watching. I do have a few gal subscribers. Coming a little bit quicker. Not trying. Oh, get away from that buoy and jump. Not as big as, yeah, kind of in between the last two. Not as small, not as big. I was going to boat flip him, but he's just hooked in the corner of the mouth. I don't want to tear his lip. I'm liking this. Smallie bite is on tonight. Might have to throw a new plastic on. Yeah, in between, about 12, 13. All right, we'll get this guy back in the water. We're going to have to readjust. Off healthy? Yeah, it's. They're doing a number on this plastic. But, ooh, it's like a real minnow trying to get away from me. Still good. This might be the last cast with this one. It's kind of the right at the end of. Right at the end of where that plastic is going to keep going through the hook with it. Swimming halfway is decent. Let's see if we can't pull in that 20 incher tonight. So if you keep catching like this, I don't have to edit a video. I'll just throw a 15-20 minute video out there and call it good. Right now they've got kind of the one, two, three, four of the doors partially open closest to me. Quite a bit of water flowing through right now. You can actually tell by the rocks, decent amount of water been let out even since the last time I was here. Now there's a few weeds down there tricking me. But yeah. No, I was looking back at last year with this time and was catching consistently 18, 19-inch smallies out of here. I do have a buddy that's probably going to fish, going to go drop his boat in on the top side here tomorrow, maybe this weekend. It'll be interesting to see how he does. It's on bottom already. All right, we are feeling a little spoiled tonight, but we're 3 for 5. Let's try it again. Let's go on the other side of the buoys this time. At first one I thought was maybe a small little northern, just kind of the way it was coming in and fighting. Had a little bit of rain the last couple days. Was actually been trying to get out fishing the last couple nights, but with the in-laws down out of town dealing with the health stuff and helping with their dog and checking on the house at night. I'm actually gonna have to go do that after fishing here. Like I said, I actually had some time to myself. We're gonna use it fishing. Since we didn't do much in June or July, and by much I mean any. Shouldn't say any, but I think I got out once in July, a couple times in August, now a few times here in September. Hasn't been crazy for catching fish, but got a few here or there. Probably not enough to really warrant a video unless I can combine a couple of days. I've got a few out now from this summer. I've got one working on one right now, editing. Did some longer clips, and I don't know why, because there wasn't much action. So I gotta edit down those longer clips. We'll do one more cast with this lure, and then we'll switch to either a bronco bug or crawfish looking one, and depending on how things continue here. So we're 3 for 6. 6 casts, 3 fish, so still got a good average going. Not going to complain. It's probably the best out of the gate as far as catching fish right away. Hopefully we're not done catching fish. But if we go a few 5-10 casts without a bite or a hint of fish, we will head down below the dam. There's some nice still water, some backflow that that felt weird. Yeah. This swim bait is just light enough to where the current will take it a little bit, but not enough that it'll keep it from hitting bottom. Popping it, slowly bringing it in. All right, I said that. We won't switch anything out yet other than same type of jig head. Green with purple sparkly glitter in there. So let's see what we can do. Had really good luck with lures like this last year. I feel like I'm on repeat when I say stuff like that. I don't really remember what videos I've put out or edited out, so if I keep repeating myself, turn it into a drinking game. Or I'll start a counter. But yeah, with all the world or the events going on in the country, with everything going on, and just all the family health issues, it's been a tough couple of weeks. So this is kind of my escape to get out and refresh. And it's kind of a weird week at work too, as far as things not quite going right or things like that. Kind of a thankful it's Friday evening, more so than past couple weeks. You're still watching this, what activities do you guys do to kind of refresh and reset? For me, it's fishing, and I love playing slow pitch softball. Play in our local church league here, manage the team. We came in second this year, second out of 8. A little bit better than last year. We had a pretty good season, pretty good group of guys. I wish our town did a fall league, even if it was just men's league and church league combined. And I'm sure there's some towns around us that do, but I would play a little bit longer season if we could. It's a way for me to stay active, and another way to just be with other guys, competitive, and enjoy other men's company. So yeah, what do you guys like to do? Go ahead and leave it in the comments. I also really like to do woodworking and kind of carpentry type stuff. But I tore my garage down last fall in preparation for building a new one, and that did not happen this summer. We instead focused on, hey, not too bad. How about yourself? Good. Got another guy heading to the other side. Wish him good luck. But yeah, anyway, I like to build things with my hands and do some woodworking. But with the no garage space, I have not done any of that either since I tore the garage down. You know, Our average is going down pretty quick, you guys. I've been seeing some fish jump. Look like bass. Yeah. Looked like he was set up to do some bobber fishing, if I saw correctly. Be a good spot to do that down there right now. There's the water flowing pretty hard on what would be the east side of the dam. On the west side of the dam, there's some backflow and still water. Yeah, I don't know if I'll show any video from my last outing, but I was fishing down below where the flow comes out from underneath the dam, and there was a lot of big carp you could see. And at one point, a at least 4-foot sturgeon floated to the top of the surface and kind of tail whapped. And I don't think I got video of it. It didn't really make a splash with the tail whap. The tail didn't get above the, but I know I definitely got video of me freaking out about it, trying to get a video of it, but I could see it with my polarized sunglasses, but you couldn't really see it without that. But I've seen a few sturgeon up here last couple years. I think I got a short somewhere if you go look for it. I was standing on the other side of the dam. Also a short, I think, with some pretty big carp. Switch to that bigger bronco bug. Again, going with that orange and green, since that seems to be a color they're liking. Um, Green and pink fluorescent Google Eye jig. I think it's a 1/4 ounce. It's got a little bit of weight to it. A little bit better for hopping across the bottom. Stay away from the buoys. We've already done that this year. I'm going to try and keep my eye out and see how he does over there. It actually looks like, oh, he's got a fish on. Nice. Bass. It actually looks like he's fishing with a Rapala DT of some sort. Kind of gone away from those just even lures with multiple hooks. Just I got myself pretty good a couple years ago, or I should say the fish got me pretty good when I was taking it out, and I don't want to go through that again. I'll use them every once in a while, but I make sure I've got my net when I do it. So well, this one hits bottom pretty fast. I'm just trying to see if it looked like it was a bass. But, oh, oh. So had some taps. Must be okay. He's taking some pictures. We can't complain though. We're catching fish too. All right, we're gonna launch that out that way. Let it drop down. We're gonna open our refreshment for the evening. Oh, tasty. Looks like we have finally hit bottom there. We're slowly bringing in. It's starting to look like the shoreline here on the east side of the river. You might be able to walk down around the bend There's a couple of trees down on that side of the river that hold some pretty good rock bass, actually, the last time I was down there. It's just not always the easiest walk down there. Yeah. You might have to try and do that, just to have something a little different. It won't be tonight, so I usually bring my smaller. Yeah, we got some weeds, some vegetation on the bottom there. I usually bring my smaller rods, the 5.5 foot light or ultralight. So I think oh yeah, we were pulling some weeds. Good to see the fish are active though. Everybody's catching something. Clouds are starting to push off. We might get some blue sky here tonight before the sun sets. All right, we're gonna cast out this way. A little bit weedier over there, so we don't necessarily need to let it drop. Oh, that felt walleye. Kind of felt like maybe they just had the appendages in their mouth. We might have to cast back through there. Oh, feels like there's something playing with it every once in a while when I'm bottom bouncing right now. There's definitely something there. There we go. Little guy. Just, he was thinking he was getting a big dinner and some dessert. And it's probably about the size of the first one. We're gonna boat flip a little bit. Yeah, if he actually got that whole thing in his mouth like he was actually eating a craw, that'd take up your whole belly, bud. Pretty coloring. Pretty coloring. All right, get him back in the water. Away he goes. Well, let's see if he had some older cousins or mom and dad are still around. Craws on there, all right. There's the bronco bugs on there, all right. Yeah, I think the first couple swipes, he just had some of those tail, those legs. Oh, we got one. Thought I was in some weeds. Feels a little bit better. This might be a little northern. Oh, oh, decent smallie. Decent smallie. Sorry, you guys are in my back. I didn't think we were gonna catch any fish. I shouldn't say that. I didn't think we would. I haven't had much luck casting that way. Ooh, this one's got a little bit better size to it. He definitely doesn't want to give up. That's for sure. Oh, this is Good size. Oh, he's got that hook swallowed too. See if I can't get him up here and get that out of him. That or he shook the plastic, which is very possible. Had that happen a few times out here. It looks like it's down there. Yeah. Grab those pliers behind me. He's trying to pull that plastic down his gullet. I got that out of there. We're just going to break that off. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Got some good size to him. Good size to him, probably, 17. I really need to make my marks back on there. Pretty fella. Yeah, all right, let's get him back in the water. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I'll show you. He was starting to have the hook down far enough to where he was trying to bring that down. So when I pulled it back out, just ripped the tail off so he didn't keep trying to choke it down. I think we'll try something. Last time I had to do that, I threw the bigger chunk back on without the legs. So we're gonna try that. Just see if, obviously it's not gonna have the same action, but it looks kind of cool. I'll show you guys. Almost like a cicada bug looking thing. But let's see if we can catch some more over there. Or if I've cleaned them out. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to catch anything that big. I've seen a bunch of the little guys swimming around over there. Like, I mean, little. But always surprised. And there's really, like I said, there's really good flow underneath the fishing or the landing up here. So there's strong current that wants to pull that down to where the water's going. I just need to be careful not to snag the concrete way down there. Well, it's a smally kind of a night, liking that. I think we'll try a couple more casts with this without the appendages on there, and then we'll. Oh, we got something. Sure felt like something. I wasn't on bottom, and I had a couple taps. Probably should try some top water, cast them towards the grassy area by the rocks on the shoreline up here. Had good success with top water over there, but haven't really done much top water this year. Goes hand in hand with the not doing much fishing this year. Ooh, clouds are pretty off to the west. I might have to show you guys. Yeah, I think we'll switch to something that's got the legs back on it. I think I got another bronco bug. Like one, I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looked like Smalley just swam towards the surface and flickered and swam back down. There we go. All right, we switched to bronco bug, but it's kind of dark purpley with green and purple glitter flecks. We'll try, see if darker color works too. We'll start on this side and we'll try back where we just got that last one. All right, we're gonna go for a little walk. We're gonna hit this way. Hopefully not snagged on some weeds. Oh, I love this weather. Clouds are getting really cool. Maybe do a little trolling, walk back over to you guys and give you guys, I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. I think I'm snagged on a weed. Bring you guys back this way, nice and slow. Yeah. Depending on how this winter goes, I'm hoping to put out a few more ice fishing videos. I think I said that this time last year. I put out a few. Just got to make a more concerted effort of getting out. And when I do go out recording. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you've made it this far in the video, why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, venture outdoors.